Hi guys. I'm really sorry. First we had internet connection problem and then suddenly I received a message from YouTube saying that I violated some copyright rules. I don't know what copyright rules that I have violated. I tried what violation that we did correct. What violation that we didn't do any violation. We did not violate anything. I tried asking YouTube, but I have not been able to. So yeah, I don't know why. This is my fourth, fifth time. Every time I do a class session, like suddenly I'll get the message that I'm violating some copyright rules. Sad kan? What rule? Is there someone out there who look like me? Talking like me? No! You gue. Don't know lah. It's very sad. Sorry guys, but much love to you for being patient. Mm. Yeah, you're right. I think cha-cha-tan to mean we violated the rules by saying cha-cha-tan. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Manina. Okay, I'm not stressed, but I feel sorry for you guys. I mean, I don't know what rules I violated. I did not violate any rules, and we had, we've been trying to get in, and we got out and got in, get in, get in. I just feel so guilty. I'm sorry, and thank you so much for staying with me. And yeah, did you observe our live session? Did you get angry with my ten? Ten. Hi, Salina Master. Yeah, maybe. But I meant catatan, not jahat you ni. Tak kesian kau I. Stop typing that lah. Later we kena violate Vidai. Okay, never mind. So I think you're clear with the second assessment. I don't have to. Do you have any questions regarding the second assessment? Clear, right? Quite clear. So basically, you just have to do a meeting and write notes, the cha, ta, tan of the meeting. When will you get this to same like work simulation? A few seconds before we video call. You guys should typo. Teruk. Is Selena Master still in? Keyboard warrior. Okay, so that's your second assessment, clear, right? Curiosity. Who is Selena Master? Maybe my stalker. Are you my stalker? Okay, now let's talk about your third assessment. Okay, your third assessment is 20%. It is called written presentation. No lah, not secret admirer. I tahu dia siapa. Dia memang cintakan I. Cinta berbalas ke? Tak. Kidding. So the third assessment is written presentation. It is 20%. Okay, written presentation is the email related to the outcome of your meeting just now. They will give you your situation, meaning the question paper will tell you that you have to email, let's say, email your HR manager, email your senior manager, email your CEO, email your whoever lah, they tell you who to email lah kan. So they'll tell you who to email and you write an email of whatever outcomes of that meeting. So because this is a formal email, so we will learn, I will teach you on the kind of words to use, what language, the polite language, the polite words, because you can't email your boss, saying sup, and you can't have short form, and you can't have love at the bottom, and you want to say, thank you, goodbye, love. You can't do that because it's a formal email. So we will learn later about how to write formal email, and also you can't like write your email, sexy gorgeous Salina as your email at gmail.com. It has to be a formal email, salinasabri@gmail.com. But you have to learn all that because you can't apply work and have your email address as Salina gorgeous, Salina sexy at gmail.com. You can't do that. It's not, it's not appropriate, yeah? So we'll learn all that later on. So, but then, wait, my sister. Wait. Serena. Master untuk Serena Gomez, Serena Watson. Serena Watson. Cakap Emma Watson lah tu. Sudah lah kau Serena Master. Cakap Emma Watson. Okay, as I was saying, the third assessment, sorry for the interruption just now. As I was saying, the third assessment will be done, the third assessment is related to the second assessment. It will be done right after your video call. You have to write out your email and email it to me. That will be 20%. So it is also, is assessment 3 clear? So assessment 2 and assessment 3, they are related. Assessment 3 is sort of like a follow-up to assessment 2. So whatever notes that you took during your second assessment, you write it out in an email, and that will be your assessment 3. Any questions? Or am I buffering? Okay, last but not least, if you do not have any more questions about assessment 2 and assessment 3, let's proceed to the last assessment. Your last assessment is video critique. Assessment 3 is the formal email of assessment 2. Yes, Iliani, correcto. Assessment 3 is, Miss, the notes that we took down. Yes, you need to email me. Connection is unstable. Ya Allah, please let it be stable. Goodbye. Iliani, yes, please create a formal email, and please Just use your nonsense email for your Instagram, for your Twitter, for your Lazada account, for your Shopee account. Try to create a formal email. I mean, since you are already in your degree, try to create a formal email. That would be far better. Yeah. Sorry, Tadi was buffering again. I don't know why. Okay, so if you do not have any more questions, let's go to assessment 4. Can I move on to assessment 4? Can I move on? Can I move on? Can I move on to assessment 4? No, I'm so hungry. I'm actually looking at food as, I wait for you guys. So hungry. Okay, now let's move on. Assessment 4, Mangko, is video critic. Okay, and this is 30%. 30. Assessment 4 is 30%. Okay, this will be done in week 13 until week 14. Week 13 until week 14, which is on the 22nd of June until the 3rd of July. Assessment 4, video critique, week 13. Okay, so video critique power should be the same. Okay, it will make unstable again. 22nd of June until 3rd of July. 22nd of June until the 3rd of July. Yes. Oh, okay. So assessment 4 is week 13 and week 14, 22nd of June until 3rd of July. Yes. Sorry, I keep getting buffering. So, okay. So the pair work for workplace simulation and the pair work for video critic, it should be the same pair. Okay, you please do not change your pair. It will make things a lot easier for us. Yeah, so pair work for workplace simulation and pair work for video critic is the same. So what is video critic? Yeah, pair work. Am I still buffering or is it okay now? Okay, what is video critic? Video critic is an assessment where you critique a movie. It's a movie critique. So you choose a movie or a TV series if assessment will be done done right. Yes, Idiani. Assessment 3 will be done right after the video call for assessment 2. Are you okay? Let's talk about the fourth assessment. All right, okay. So, video critique is an assessment where you critique a movie. It's sort of like a movie review. So, what you have to do is you have to choose a movie. You can, choose a series if you want, and you comment on the workplace situations that are in the movie. Every movie will have working environment, right? So comment on the working environment. So you will have to have three negative scenes and three positive scenes related to working environment. For the negative scenes, you choose a negative scene and you comment by giving your suggestion on how to improve or how to avoid the situation, from happening to you, or what you can do if this happens to you. Okay, for example, let's take one negative scene and one negative workplace scene that take workplace situation that can happen is having an affair in your workplace. Why this is negative is because when you have an affair, when you have a scandal in the workplace, you will have arguments and your work quality will be low. And if you have a fight, you will create mess in the company. So you should avoid this by not having any romantic feelings for the people in your workplace, for example. And this scene is from the movie Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, from example, where Kajol and Shahrukh are holding hands. And it shows that they are in love, but they don't want people to know that they are in love, for example.